Hello everyone, hope you all had no trouble setting up your initial program for this 8-week challenge. I wanted to have a quick talk to you today about your warm-ups and what you do for your warm-ups and how you can maximise your warm-ups. So I've got Alana here who's going to help me, one of our trainers here at QuickFit Montmorency, and I wanted to talk to you first thing about your warm-up being that the best way of warming up is actually to do a light set of the exercise you're going to do. Now, whether that's a squat, a bench press, a leg press, whatever it is, I think doing a light set is going to be the best warm-up. However, there's some other factors that come into it as well. So firstly, it's all depending on your body in particular. So for example, if you're stiff in certain areas and someone else isn't, you may need different warm-ups. So that's the first thing. And it's also depending on the muscle groups you're training and what your warm-up is. However, I will show you just a couple of quick go-to warm-up exercises that I like to do and I like to get my clients doing. Alana's going to be demonstrating for me, and take them or leave them. It's something if you get here and you're 5 minutes early before your trainer gets there, you might want to do these to get your body moving rather than just sitting on a treadmill or looking around confused. So, first one we're going to do, this is a really simple one of the most underrated stretches in the world, is hanging off a bar. So, a little box I set up for you earlier, Alana. So this is super simple and it's exactly what it sounds like. We're just going to hang off here, and from here we're just decompressing the spine, and it's really good to do before you do overhead stuff, but we're stretching out our back a bit here as well. And it's just an all-round good feeling. Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. You might, depending how good your grip is, you can also do that on the assisted chin-up as a starting point as well. So that's one thing. Another warm-up exercise I like to do, especially with upper body, is band dislocates. Now you can use a wooden pole for this as well, or if you have a band like this around the gym, it works as well. So I want you to hold this relatively wide, and I want you to roll your shoulders over there, Alana. Perfect. From here we should be getting a nice stretch across our chest. Really good for your shoulder mobility here, especially if you're at a desk a lot during the day and you're in a hunched over position. Now if you want to make this easier, you go wider again, but if you want to make it harder, you go closer. So see how close you can get. Oh geez, that's real close. Give it a go. Oh, now you're just showing off. Awesome. Okay, so there are a couple of, you might want to do 10, 15, 20 of them as well while you're warming up. Another one I like to do for upper body is some thoracic mobility. So your thoracic spine's effectively your upper back, and usually it goes hand in hand with a tight chest. You have a tight upper back as well, or a stiff upper back. So what I want you to do, Alana, is put your back on this, have a seat on the ground. Now we don't want to go too low on your back. We actually want it relatively high, so kind of a little bit further back, just a little bit further. About there, put your hips down. Now I want you to put your hands behind your head, and I want you to keep your hips down on the ground and look back towards that back mirror. Lovely, and then coming up from there, good. And you should just go again, and you might do this 10, 15 times as well. Really holding it down there. Fantastic. So again, we're just mobilizing your spine here, some really good exercises to do before you train. Cool. Jumping up again. So, moving on to a couple of other ones that are leading into our lower body stuff. This one's called the world's greatest stretch. It's a little variation of, it's effectively working out full body. You're going to get a bit of spinal rotation here, but you're also going to stretch out your hips a bit as well. So what I want you to do, Alana, is get a nice big split stance facing this way. Yeah. Cool. I want you to put these hands here next to that front foot. From here, you're going to let your hips really sink into this. You're really rocking, sinking in, fantastic, stretching out. Now what I want you to do is rotate out towards me. Fantastic. Bring that hand down and reach through this gap here. Keep going through there, reaching across. And just repeat that a couple more times. Get that back leg even straighter if you can. Lovely, and then reaching under again. Fantastic. You might do this 5, 10 times. Let's do a couple on the other side. Okay, twisting out. Fantastic. Very graceful with that little hand flick there. Fantastic. Twisting out. Awesome. Reaching under. Good stuff. All right, jump up. So that one's working, warming up both your upper and lower body somewhat. So that's another really good bang for your buck one. Moving on, a couple of lower body ones. Now this is a really simple one. You see people do it before running, before training legs, but just some leg swings, okay? So with this one, you might want to hold on to something to stabilize yourself here. And I just want you to swing those legs forwards and back. And you might do, that's it, try to keep that upper body nice and still, good. We're not throwing our body forwards and back, we're nice and controlled. Fantastic. And you do this on both sides, but you can also go facing front on towards the mirror now, Alana. And we're going to go across your body. Fantastic, like that. Kicking right out to the side. So you're stretching out your adductors here a little bit as well. Fantastic. So you might do 10 of these each way before your leg workout. The other one I'll quickly do because I don't want to feed you too much information today. As I said, there's literally hundreds of different warm-up exercises you can do. But for this one, you just need a little prop. I like to use something as a counterbalance here. And what we're going to do is hold onto this. And I want you to squat down as deep as you can with that. Fantastic. Very good mobility. And while we're in that position, I just want you to rock side to side, let your hips sink into this. And from here, what we're going to do is I want you to try to drive that toe over your knee over your front toe, swapping to the other side, driving over and really sinking in. And just holding yourself in this squatting position has so many benefits. So this is one I like to do with my clients and encourage members to do before training legs. So nice work. Now just one more. I just want you to hold that and practice staying nice and upright and squatting down into this and then standing up. So we're practicing keeping that body nice and straight. Practice bracing your abs there. And you might do 10 of these. No worries, guys. Hopefully you can use a few of these for your own training and you can find use for them. Thanks for doing that for me, Alana. And I'll see you in the gym soon.